Families, welcome back to the American Family Survival Channel. I'm your host, Jeffrey Snipes. Tens of thousands are without power in Florida. Numbers are expected to rise as Hermine strikes, and unbelievable wind and rain for Hermine in Tallahassee. Heavy rain in Appalachia from Hurricane Hermine, and you're looking at dangerous storm surges underway. And so after days of waiting for Gulf Coast residents, the force of Hurricane Hermine, which has since weakened to tropical storm status, finally made its presence known on Thursday, barraging Florida and Georgia with life-threatening heavy rainfall and damaging winds. Pamela Brunell, Emergency Management Director for Franklin County, told Weather.com in an interview that no injuries or fatalities have been reported in South Florida, where Hermine made landfall. However, popular tourist destinations in the area have already taken an extensive hit heading into Labor Day weekend. Brunell said she believes Alligator Point will be the most heavily impacted area. There will be damages all over, I'm sure, but Alligator Point got beat up pretty bad, Brunell said. In Franklin County, Brunell said water began rising at about 6:50 p.m. local time. She said water rose over Highway 98 and prompted street closures throughout the area. On St. George Island, at least 2 homes had power lines break loose from the structures. A high influx of tourists was originally expected for the weekend in Franklin County, and Brunell said several homes were rented for the holiday. The hope of county emergency officials is that the area will be open before the end of the weekend, but tourists are cautioned to be aware of weather conditions going into the weekend. We hope tourists understand just because the storm has passed, the water out there is still unforgiving. She said rip currents will be extremely high, so pay attention to the flag. We would like you to be able to come back, but if you go in that water, you are taking a chance. Allison Ferris, Director of Communications for the City of Tallahassee, told Weather.com that approximately 70,000 city utility customers are currently without electricity. There are reports of downed power lines and trees throughout the city, Ferris said. Once the winds subside and it's safe, crews will begin assessing the damage and mobilize response and recovery efforts. Power restoration could take a number of days. The city of Tallahassee said in a tweet that power restoration efforts had resumed early Friday morning. A spokesperson for the Florida Division of Emergency Management told Weather.com it is still in the early stages of gathering information, but did say that